MJ, what the heck are you doing?
What's going on, boys?
You know, being forced to look at freaking charts.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I
All
hear
these
you.
cool indicators that we make, guys.
That's right. That's right. Definitely some nice little action today in lower time frames for sure.
Big time.
Yep.
Got a ton. Yeah. Nice and abrupt moves. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, even on the 15-minute, there's like 6 good trades.
If you know how to take your profit, you did
Take
well.
your profit. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally. I mean, I saw this one SD right here by the center of the freaking daily range. I was like, oh, geez, that's going to reject hard right there. Well, it's trying to close above, which that would be good. I'll tell you what, we closed up here today, especially above this monthly here. Because this new daily is going to be right. I mean, dude, price action's right on the new daily.
Yep.
Man, I think it could bounce. Get up here back in this weekly range. Not much that's going to do, though. And SPY's kind of just sluggish. Didn't do much. It's my water. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just ate a donut at what time? 5 o'clock?
How'd you even get a donut out there?
Got my ways. I know a donut farmer. You just go out in the field and pick them. This one was right, the right donut. It's pretty
Would you
good.
have Krispy Kremes delivered to your house?
They're actually Trader Joe donuts.
Trader Joe's.
Yes, sir. They're like those old-fashioned, like cream icing donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Came in a 6-pack. Bought them yesterday.
And now you don't have a 6-pack anymore.
How many? Any guesses on how many are left?
1.
Yeah.
And it's the one you're eating now.
Oh, there was 2. I went in, and it's that thought where I took it, and I was like, oh my God, there's only 1 left. I should have bought 2 boxes of these. And then the other voice is going, you shouldn't have bought any boxes.
Yeah.
You don't need to be eating this shit. It's like, no, it's all good. I don't eat it all the time. It's like I power eat junk food. Don't eat it all the time. But when I buy it, I eat it real fast, so it's gone. I don't stretch it out. I get all that goodness in me all at the same time. And I bought some, they had some stupid, they got lime ice cream. When life gives you lemons, make ice cream. That's the motto. And it's got cake bits in it. So it's like lemon ice cream of cake bits, and it's just, okay, 1 bite, put that away. That's just like when you're in the kitchen browsing around, you just take a bite real quick, put it up. You don't take it out and like go sit down with the thing because you'll eat it all. Got a lot of work to do.
Hey, you boys would have been proud of me.
Oh, really?
I got a text thread with a bunch of 3 or 4 traditional traders, and I was calling it out, telling them what was going to happen on the 15, and I was with your indicators, and they couldn't believe it. So maybe I'm getting better at it. Maybe I'm getting.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Just, yeah, man. Trading can be a nightmare. Can be a blessing. It's a blessing and a nightmare. It's the blessing and the curse. So, yeah, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, these markets, man, this thing is just hold Bitcoin. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna trade low time frames. Right? Not care. It's great. There's plenty of intraday volatility. The weekends have been a little slack, but that's good. Give you some time off. Yeah, today, several good trades. You can see, boy, it slowly climbed, got around that monthly S1 right here. That's when the volatility kicked in, right? Had some good trades. Good freaking trades. Like I said, they're attempting to close this up above the new daily range. It would be nice. Let's stair step up a day here. See what we can get done. Let's see what we can get done. I mean, we did yesterday. I mean, we're talking just a tiny little bit, but then just flushed out, right? Yesterday, pre-market open, literally on the minute, flush. Good freaking stuff. Yeah, Yasha. Night night. He's sleeping at his desk. It's all good. Let me see here. Get SPY. And it tried to open strong, did a 1SD move, just rejected back down. All right, popped back up, tried to get back up above that 1SD again, closed on a down note below the weekly S1 and the monthly S1. This thing is probably gonna flush out. Just from looking at what's happening here. Tell you what, there's going to be there's probably going to be a really tight range. Tighter, let's put it that way, but it's not going to move much. Probably going to tighten up though. Could move to the top side tomorrow. Oh, man, everything's just so weak and uncertain. Yeah, and gold and silver's getting sloshed. Up a little bit. Check something over here real quick. So almost back to $100, huh? Yeah, what's going on here? Well, we've got a perfect doji building right now. Well, that's pretty incredible, right? I mean, look at these wicks. Look at the wick on this weekly candle. Right? Went down, tested the mean of the projection from over here, went up, tested the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range, pulled back. Yeah, I'm going to go out right now. I mean, wherever we close when we close a weekly candle, we close a weekly candle below. Let's just say 38. Close a weekly candle down there below 38 or above, like 41, 2. It's probably going to determine which way this thing's going to fly, especially if we don't do much this week and this just stays as a nice doji here. Yeah, it's pretty telling right there. And it got up above the bottom side of the 68.3 from this projection, right? And then pulled back inside. Boom, there, pulled right back below it. And we're just boom, right in between top side 68.3 and the mean of the projection. And that moved back up to 42 or whatever it was. Or no, sorry, Jesus, what am I talking about? 48. Sorry. It'd be nice to get Bitcoin up here. I'm really thinking Bitcoin wants to get up here. Closed a weekly above the 68.3. Start pushing again. Let's see. 4 hour. No, now that we have another day under the belt, not a lot happened. So probably not much changed on the weekly. Yeah, and I'm still going to stick to that because I'm just looking at this hidden bull divergence on the weekly, right, between returns and price action. Log return Z-score has been hanging around down here on the bottom side of the confidence intervals. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. Kind of not matching up with the historical volatility Z-score very much. Which is kind of interesting. And going into positive correlation, Z-score heading back down. But it is matching up. It's like historical volatility is Z-score, entropy, and entropy percentile are they're all telling the same story. But yeah. Volatility percentile is not. Let's see. We did get that 2-day yesterday. Yes. 2-day candle's looking better, right? Bull div too. I mean, bull div bouncing right around the zero mean, up above it. I mean, it's like, come on, bulls, quit messing with all these poor souls out here. Let's get this thing. Maybe close today above the Gaussian mean here on the deviation bands. That would help. Up about $500. Get your butt up there. Yeah, where are we at there? Yep, about $500. That would be a good idea. We don't get to 3-day, but I bet that 3-day candle, yeah, it's starting to, and that's what you need. It's what you want to see. All right, this looked ugly yesterday, right? I mean, this thing was really down in this range. We turned this into a bullish candle. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we close this. We get the new 3-day today. That looks a lot better than it did yesterday. I'll tell you that. Like I said, we move up another $500. You're going to create a little bit of a bullish candle there, and that would look nice with this 2-day building. Little backfill. Was a backfill. Bottom line is those volatility traders, we're loving this. Some good moves. Really good. I mean, goodness gracious, all right? From the all-time high. I mean, just look at this. Look at the volatility. It's fantastic. It is a beautiful thing. Like I said on this daily, we get trapped down in here. We get trapped below this reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher. You see these cross down? The 9's already down here, right? Variance log moving average, 9 length. We've got 33 and the 90. 33 rejected off the 90, right, or 99 right here. I really don't like the slope of all these. But again, on the daily, I mean, entropy percentile is kind of the outlier here. Everything else is pointing to the top side. Even on the daily, need to close above the Gaussian mean. Hell, that's only a few $100. That would be nice. About 400. Hmm. Yeah, this market just has me saying I don't say much. Usually pretty on top of it. But Bitcoin, the great deceiver. Let's see here. Oh boy. Like I said, man, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, tell you what. In the drinking game, have a drink. There we go. No, not Coinbase. Oops, there we go. Yeah, Bitcoin closes up here today. From what I'm seeing over there, the bull div that's been building, this thing's we could get a pop out of here. Could get a pop. When I say that, what kind of price action am I talking about? Considering the div that is building has actually set in, to be honest. I mean, you go on the 12-hour, right? Bull div. Whoops. Get off there. The daily, there is no div, but that there it's clean chart. None on the top side either. Right? So 12-hour, weekly, I mean, there's divergence. There is div for sure. 2-day. 3-day setting up. I tell you what, this thing flies right here, bounces off the zero mean. That'd be nice. So yeah, we're talking weekly, 2-day, 3-day, 12-hour, 4-hour, nothing. But also, right? Lower high, lower high. So there's no bear div either, hidden or otherwise. Hidden or otherwise. I'll tell you what, too. I mean, this 4-hour, this thing's setting up for a move to the top side. You want to ask me right now? It really is. How far that top is, who knows? That's why we use deviation levels, price action volatility ranges. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, this is actually looking good, right? Entropy losing its correlation to the downside, pulling back into randomness. The APPs are all starting to turn up. So is grade. And I'll tell you what, heading into positive correlation, when we get this close, we want to see some expansion. Entropy percentile. We need this thing to start expanding because it's heading into positive correlation too. Looking good. DLP just hanging right around, right? Right around the center. Aren't you, little booger? They hang here around the mean. So 90-minute. What are we cooking? Yeah, definitely some bear div. It's going to depend on what happens there. You can see we've had one rejection off the zero mean back down. This rejects again too. Yeah, we could get a little fleshy here first. Going into the end of the day. Yeah. Yep. Possibly. Possibly a little move down. No div on the 15. This will be important right here to see what happens. All right. What are we going to do here? We're going to stay above the Gaussian mean here? Or are we going to get another little leg up? We close the 15-minute candle below here. We're going to move down. But obviously, the bulls want to close this up here. There's no doubt about it. They want to close above the new daily range. It's above it right now. It's literally going to be right around this monthly S1. That green cross line right there. And like I said, traditional market, not much. Not much at all. I mean, it had been moving down. So, kind of had a day off. Kind of had a day off. Damn, buddy. Yeah, that's one of my dogs. Jesus, Carly. You okay, bud? Wednesday, we go to the vet. Goodness, next Wednesday. Just try to keep it together till then, bud. I know. We'll feed you some ganja chocolate. You'll be all right. Let's see. And you guys got any questions about this boring little Bitcoin? Everybody's beside themselves. What in the world has happened up here to my chart? I have chart gremlins hard at work here. Something looks. What? I combined two indicators. MJ, figure it out. You're a professional. Let me reload this. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Hey, did you try the new feature?
What new feature?
Drag the window. You go in the middle.
In the middle of what here?
Yep, the windows. Now you can drag to make one bigger than the other, or smaller. Mind blowing.
Just the tip. We're gonna play tip game. There we go.
Oh, MVP.
Tip game. We'll just whoa, no, pull it back. This is being recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he'll edit that right out. I don't know what happened to Bilbo. Oh my god.
Man, thank you so much. You just changed the game.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I've been waiting for that feature for like 3 years now.
Well, it's nice instead of scrolling your chart or whatever to get some. If it's closed, just oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How did you find out about that feature, MJ?
Oh, I just read the alerts.
Yeah, I was about to say the one thing I don't do. I want to look at SPY. Yeah, the 4 hour though. Could be good. You could come down, create a lower low here, and then get this bounce off the zero mean. Create some nice bull div, many stabbages from back up in here to get SPY a nice bounce out of that hole. There we go. Now it's having an outlier down into the bottom confidence interval, so that takes a little pressure off to the downside. At some point anyway, right? Oof. Didn't like that Fisher, did it, man? That thing really jumped down. Oh boy. Yeah, SPY has really dug a hole for itself, I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness. And I'll tell you what, there's just no div either. No divs. I mean, from way back here, but yeah, we're not going there. I'm more looking at these data sets here, and it's just not happening. Getting a lower low. But at the same time, does SPY have a nice bounce here? All right, we're talking about this on Bitcoin on the weekly. right? Same thing with SPY. Bitcoin, same position. It has been above that reverse fissure for a long time. Long time. So that'll be an important area there at 413. That's going to get fully tested. Boy, I mean, it almost did today. I'll tell you what, it was within a couple bucks. I mean, that might even be it. We'll see. You see SPY close the weekly below here. I mean, woof. Markets could get real ugly real fast. You see something. No, not the. I know. And remember, I talked about we need to. This weekly needs to close above the reverse fissure. It's above it again. Not by much, but it is above it. Remember yesterday, hell, we were what, 600 bucks below or something? So, and this is what I was kind of wondering, what this is going to end up looking like on this weekly candle. Because we tested it a couple times. Right? Opened up, came down, had a big move to the upside, then it pulled back. This week, definitely dipped below it, but I'll tell you what, right now, here we are. We're right in between the 9-length variance log moving average and the reverse fissure on the weekly. Bitcoin, and it's pretty amazing when you see SPY, Bitcoin, macro time frame, weekly, and they are both barely hanging on to their reverse fissure. So, of course, on our special alpha settings, that's pretty it's a moment of truth, let's put it that way, for these correlated markets. See what they're up to. I mean, we're talking about a weekly chart. I mean, just it's leg time. Let's go. In my opinion. Let's freaking go. That's probably when I'll be back in getting some nice trades in. Putting a couple days a week aside. Do some trading. Once there is a sustained move, we're moving. I'm waiting for the weekly entropy, right? That's what I'm waiting for. This thing has not went into heavy trend since the run up from, I mean, literally 10K. Big weekly trend to that first all-time high. All right. Then it just sucked about right back into randomness. Tried to drop into trend a little bit here on the way to the all-time high, but never a strong trend. Right? Not like back here. The next time the weekly goes in, the entropy goes into trend like this, keep an eye. Tell you what, correlation's going to mean everything. Boy, it's negatively correlated right now. I would like to see this correlation just drop off the map, right? I mean, it's still built. It's to the downside right now. Yeah. Next weekly trend is going to move this thing like 40K. Bitcoin could be at 0 or 80. Top side, in my opinion, because I don't think Bitcoin's going to 0. That's why it's a little lopsided, in my opinion. There's going to be a lot of volatility. It could be a move down and then an explosion, right? Who knows? Bitcoin's insane. Gotta love it. But if it just starts to move to the top side, I'm thinking, all-time high for sure, but will it crack 100K? Tell you what, when this data set gets up around $100,000, there's going to be a lot of madness going on, right? It's going to be getting a lot of news. People are going to be listening to a lot of news that's going to get them wrecked. Just got to trade the volatility. Boy, there'll be some profit taken at the 100K. And why wouldn't there be? Very interesting. Very interesting indeed, sir. One more peek at this 4 hour. This variance is low, right? Variance is getting low. Just want to keep an eye on that. I like it though. I like what I'm seeing on this 4 hour. Need volatility to come in. Need the volatility to come in. Entropy percentile starts expanding. It's already positively correlated. Losing correlation on the entropy. I like it to the downside anyway. And there's no div. I mean, it's clean on both sides, so probably this thing's I mean, you get look how tiny. It's like the candle hasn't responded yet, for sure. Boy, this log return Z-score just shot like a freaking bat out of hell right up through the 99% confidence interval. So the price is definitely going to follow here. Other thing, if you guys have ever, when you are trading low time frame volatility and you learn how to use these indicators, you catch that. Now, that wasn't just there. That just popped. Boop. Right? So the log return Z-score just popped right through the 95, 99%, all the confidence intervals. And the candle was just kind of just building up that pressure, and boom, it just popped like $50. Thinking it's going to pop more. Especially the variance is low. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. There's no div there either. Thing is, if you don't get this returns oscillator hammer into the top side, you're just building up some bear div, right? Especially you reject here. You get this 15-minute candle closing up here like another $100 up, another $200 up. There would definitely be some bear div there. We can push through. Get this returns oscillator another high up here. Yeah, I mean, in the same time, that log return Z-score was having an outlier up through the top side confidence intervals. Look at the historical volatility Z-score. But it was negatively correlated. Correlation is coming down. Shout out to the coder wolves. What would we do without these indicators? I don't know. Do not know. We have the best indicators around. And we will hog them. Keep them to ourselves unless you stumble upon us. Then you can join the crowd. What's your take, MJ? What you thinking?
Well, you know my bias. I still think whether this thing goes up, I still think it's all going to depend on the NASDAQ. I mean, it's correlated to it, and whatever that does, it's going to do until somehow, some way, this thing decides to break out on its own.
Which is very highly unlikely at this point. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, it's like everybody wants Bitcoin to decouple, but they also want institutional involvement.
Right.
It's like you're not going to get both of them. The more this thing correlates with traditional markets and you get your institutional adoption, they're going to move together.
Yep.
Got the same pile of money playing in both sandboxes.
I mean, we definitely get a nice push up here, but to where and is it sustainable? I don't know. I don't know why. Obviously, it's feelings, but even though I think we're building up to definitely go your way, I think it's going to go down first. I think it's just too good of an opportunity for them. Crashing these traditional markets, it's going to go down.
If these traditional markets flush out big time and have some real pullback, yeah. Well, there's no doubt.
Which I'm loving. I hope it happens.
Yeah, I just don't know how far, I mean, there's going to be so much buying in the area we're at right now.
Yep.
I mean, their opportunity, in my opinion, was when they were running that thing, they got it down to 28, and then it just went crazy. A lot of buys.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
I don't know either. That's why we trade volatility.
Yes. What the hell? Who got us in this conversation? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I don't care.
No, I really don't. If it goes down, I get to buy cheaper.
That's right.
Yes. Sell a Catalina whale and buy 10 Bitcoin.
You know it, baby.
That's right. Bitcoin, I mean, that means your Catalina whale must be worth millions. Yeah, it is.
In my mind, it's already there.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Yeah, good stuff. I just, I love though how these indicators just, and those are the little things you catch, right? You see happening in the charts. I mean, that Z score, that popped way before the move.
Yep.
Way before it. Previous candle, boom. As soon as the new one opened, nothing just shot right through. And the price wasn't there yet. But hell, it literally, I mean, if you were to caught that, I mean, yeah, it was a nice fucking, like, almost $300 scalp. Let me see something. I mean, that'd be a Bitcoin freaking power move there. Make a run to the 2SD by the end of the day. That'd be real nice. That would be real nice. I would probably get that returns oscillator to get up here. If not, I mean, this thing's gonna reject it. This thing's gonna come right back down. You know, doing what it's been doing.
Yep.
Can't half-ass. You're gonna come in. You gotta go. Let's go. But actually, we're starting to expand positively correlated. So, wasn't there a second ago. It is now. Yep, outlier on DLP. Whoop. Yes, sir. There she blows. Nice. Dinger. And that's our take on crypto and clown world. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see ya.
Yep, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Later.